NES race. This is Toad22484, and I will be commentating this amazing Metal Storm race between d4gr0n, MadMega, and The Cove. We got first and second place runners here. So this is going to be a heck of a amazing race, if you ask me. We're going to get the countdown ready here in just a minute. But for a little backstory, d4gr0n had the record in this category for quite some time. We're doing no wrong warp here, so you'll see no skip of the auto-scroller section or anything like that. So it's just going to be pure glitchless gameplay. But yeah, d4gr0n had the record in this for a long time. Cove came up and took it after grinding it for about a week. And then d4gr0n came back and then got another 6-second head world record, and that's where it currently stands. So this is going to be a really, really amazing race to watch. Metal Storm is absolutely all about skill. There's no RNG, or very, very, very little RNG that would actually matter. So this is going to be just a straight skills competition between these three runners here. Yeah, I apologize for my throat. It has not been the best all week. Just residual flu effects, everyone. All right, here comes the countdown, and they're going to get underway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a go. Here we go with the Metal Storm race. Alright, so the first stage is incredibly straightforward. The major mechanic of this game you're going to be seeing used is that you can actually flip gravity for yourself mostly. It does affect other things at some times, but it's mostly for yourself. So at any time, you can actually flip from walking on the floor to walking on the ceiling. And this is used for many of the quote-unquote puzzles in the run, but also for a lot of neat speed strats that you're going to see here. So the first power-up that's gotten it actually uses the gravity switch. It makes you turn into a little fireball that does a lot of damage to enemies. And that's used up until the end, where they're going to switch to the blaster upgrade, so they can take this boss down almost instantly. I don't think anyone is going to have an issue with this boss. Not a soul is going to have issue with this boss. And that is the first boss of this run. Very easy. Stage 1 is very simple. And they are all through it nice, breezy, and easy. Stage 2, it gets a little more complex. This is where it starts to have a stages where you can pretty much scroll up and down forever, which can kind of get you a little confused at times where you need to go, but that won't be a problem here today. And we got some pretty YOLO strats going here so far. I'm seeing from our runners. I like it. Living on the edge. Oh, unfortunately, what happened there is MadMega, like I previously said, switching gravity can affect the level as well. And in this part of the game, when you switch gravity, it switches the doors, and if you actually get hit by a door that's switching, that's an instant death, even if you have armor. I believe, anyways. But regardless, it does hit you. This is a one-hit kill game unless you have armor, and then you get 2. And unfortunately, MadMega switched gravity right at that door, and it killed him. So now we have the boss, which is just a bunch of lasers on the wall. Very, very simple overall. You can switch gravity for this boss, too. You're not You don't really know which laser's gonna come, but since you already know the RNG pattern is a speedrun, well, that there is no RNG pattern, that you can just go in there and smoke it, no problem. I would say, due to them all starting at different times, to pay attention to their timers a little bit. But as you see here in Stage 3, they swap back to the ability to damage things as they swap gravity, which helps them get through that previous room without stopping. There's a section where there's this little hallway that the enemy will shoot no matter what, but if you have the upgrade, you can just go right to the bullet. No big deal whatsoever. Yeah, I would say the graphics for this game are astounding. For the NES, of course. They're really good. It's really sharp. I like the way the mech looks. So we got the boss 3 here. They're just going to go up on top, get into a specific position over the boss, and just shoot at it, and the boss will not hit them. Easy, breezy victory. If they have armor, they can also choose to go through the boss there to save possibly a few frames, but might just play it safe for the marathon. Yeah, so this is the part where death warps would come into play. So how death warps work, just to go over it, is that if you grab an armor and take a fatal hit at the same time, in the same frame, it warps you to the end of the current level. Which is extremely useful when you have auto-scrollers that last a minute plus, and then you can skip pretty much the whole thing. So like a lot of the time saved for any percent would be in this level and the next level, which are both auto-scrollers. Or I should say, both parts of level 4 are auto-scrollers. But the little turd heads here, they do regenerate, so you just do have to keep killing them. There's still not much of a threat. Even their bullets can be shot. So even if they get a bullet off, you can still just shoot it and be okay. So here is the boss. It's 4 of these little machines against the walls, which were both beaten very well. There, Cove even used his armor to kill the last one instantly to save some frames. That was a good boss strat right there. Saving the frames, baby. Now they're all on the second part of said auto-scroller here. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing as last time. Few different surprises in the auto-scroller, but not much more going on for it. They're going to collect armor here and get their gun upgraded if they don't have it, if they swapped it for anything else. Get it back. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, they're just gotta wait until the end of the auto-scroller. It's the biggest downtime in the entire run, but honestly, this is a great speedrun, and I highly recommend it. Okay, so in this last section here of the auto-scroller, they have these ships coming out of the top left, top right, bottom left, and bottom right, alternating, which can actually be quite dangerous and blind on that part. And so it's kind of scary that they just come out like that at you. But here is the Stage 4 boss. The idea is to stay as close as possible, so you can just continually get that shot in there. A note about the shot in this game, it auto-fires automatically, so you don't actually need to mash at all, which is another good reason to run this game. You're not big on mashing, so lots of good reasons to run this wonderful game. Very high skill base, very low RNG, and no mashing. And it's short, so it's pretty much everything. Alright, so in this stage, your gravity does have an effect on these things as well, as they will flip to whatever side you are, whatever you're on, these lasers. So you gotta be kind of careful with them. There's a specific part coming up where there's just 3 of them where you just cannot do anything right here. You just can't do anything except get in the right position to take out all of them without moving on. They do have armor here. They don't want to. They do not want to take a hit, even to save some frames here. The boss is very, very, I would say, non-marathon friendly. So they're going to want to take armor onto this boss and get right in its face and take it out as fast as possible. As you can see, you got the little toe step over there, and they're far enough right of the edge that the other lasers just miss. Excellent boss fight by both d4gr0n and Cove there. Very nice. Alright, this is definitely the hardest level in the game. So what's going on with this level is that it's constantly scrolling upwards and repeating itself, which can put you in a lot of situations where there's just an enemy right in your face and you won't realize it. Or the enemy spawns just in terrible places. You got the enemies that shoot that wave that you have to actually be on the correct gravity or you can't get past without getting hit. So they kind of throw everything at you in this stage. The constantly revolving screen, the enemy spawns that just come out of nowhere, these little gravity fields. But d4gr0n and Cove are just making light work of this game so far. Very well done. Besides the the wall issue earlier from MadMega, he's also been rolling just completely this whole time. This has been an excellent race so far. So the unique part of this boss is that if you touch the ceiling or the floor, you die. It's one-hit death. So what you have to do with this boss is you have to juggle it and kill all three of them at the same time, or else it will kill you. So it's just a really neat boss design. Also, I believe the background is R-type in this boss battle. Excuse me. Alright, so we're coming up to the end of our run here. Grabbing that P power-up just for the funsies over here for d4gr0n. This is going to be an entire boss rush again. So you're going to see all the enemies in the game, or all the bosses in the game, one more time. And they are exactly as they were early in the game. So even the patterns are really simple to get back behind and just slay them all. And yeah, they're pretty much, and if they have armor at this point, which I believe d4gr0n does, and the Cove doesn't, they're still going to apply the same strats on the stage 5 boss, and hope for the best. Same with this one. It can get sketchy getting that close to the boss, but honestly, after you've learned the speedrun and played it enough, it feels more comfortable just doing the fast kill on that boss and most of these bosses, honestly. So Cove has armor, so of course he's going for it. Or, excuse me, d4gr0n does. Cove doesn't. So Cove is doing a little bit of a risk here. And it pays off for him. He still makes it through. Very nice. d4gr0n and the Cove are just neck and neck right now. I'm not sure if... I know the Cove started, I think, a little late, so I think the Cove is in the lead right now. And again, we have the platform boss. Do they both have armor? I cannot see it on Cove's screen. I must have just missed it. Okay, that makes sense, Tarbash. Oh... Okay, yeah, see, the armor saved Cove there. He fell off the one without killing the last enemy. And d4gr0n finishes with a 12-12. If we take in the negative 3.8 in the Cove, he finishes with a 12-11. So technically, the Cove is our winner by about 1 second. So, congratulations. That was an incredible race right there. Wow. And Mad Mega coming up incredibly close. Mad Mega having a death still within 20 seconds. Incredible run by all of our racers here. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, that was an incredibly close race. Wonderful. An absolute treat to watch it. But that is, that's Metal Storm. Almost an entirely skill-based speedrun. Again, there's very, very, very little RNG. If any at all. And yeah, it's I love the gravity mechanic. It's such a cool game. Great run and gun. Highly recommended speedrun, and great job again by our racers here. Alrighty then. We're going to be right back with a homebrew game.